Hello, everybody. I'm ShadowRock.
I'm MegaQuint. I'm the one who made the whistle on the shooting star that made this possible.
Wow.
I'm that gameplay. I'm the one that that did the ritual to sacrifice many souls to make this thing a reality. So you're welcome.
My name is Burn Crispy. I was born with a copy of Mega Man Star Force 3 on my hand.
Ah, blessed.
Incredible. Truly blessed.
I'm Sapphire Stars 11. I think it got sent to the wrong time period. Why am I 200 years in the future? Why are the stars everywhere?
Fitting.
Wait, what? Wait.
Yeah, why are
You
we
have
in
stars
space?
and your name is fitting.
Oh shoot, you're right! You're right!
I'm Ari, also a deity, and I'm a Sonic streamer that plays more Mega Man than Sonic, oddly enough. So quite fitting.
That's good.
Yeah, but, you know, if you haven't noticed already, if you didn't read the title for some reason, we're talking about the Mega Man Star Force Legacy Collection that was just announced very recently in a Nintendo Direct, a Japanese one, but a Nintendo Direct nonetheless. And, yeah, you know, it's going to have all the Star Force games, the main lines anyway, you know, no Operate Shooting Star, but we're here to talk about, you know, our feelings about the reveal, and also give some predictions for the Tokyo Game Show 2025, where it's already been revealed that there's going to be a trailer, perhaps, over there. There's going to be a Capcom Online program on September 24th that's going to have more information, and then there's a special stage on the 28th, the 27th technically, for those of us over on the west side of things. They're gonna maybe have some more information there. Yep, we're gonna have some predictions on all of that. So let's start with our feelings about the reveal, and also where were we at the time. I'll go ahead and start off. So, you know, as we usually do on this channel, I was live streaming the reveal on the, well, not the reveal specifically, right? Because we were reacting to the yeah, we were reacting to the Nintendo Direct, and we got like maybe 20 to 30 minutes in before chat started saying, I do remember there was this one person who said, just to let you know, Mega Man is in this Direct. It's gonna be a collection. And I you know, I kind of poked fun at him, like, oh, that's very irresponsible to say. But then, like, fast forward like 5 minutes, more people started going off, like, whoa, wait, Capcom just posted the collection on their, you know, their YouTube, their Twitter, and all that. Like, this is not a drill, it's happening. And we just stopped the Direct right there. It's like, okay, we're gonna watch this now.
Wait, really? You guys stopped it?
Yeah, I literally just paused the Direct, like, screw that.
Where we changed the channel.
Yeah.
I'll explain more when we get to my part, because I couldn't watch it.
Because Capcom straight up posted the trailer right then and there in the middle of the Direct. It's like, okay, I guess I'm going to watch the trailer now. It was only like 25 seconds, and we went back to the Direct after that, but... and then it never showed up in the Direct.
I got a notification for the Mega Man channel.
Yeah, gotta have our content, dude. But then it never showed up in the US Direct, and we were just kind of scratching our heads for a good hour, like, what happened? but that's where I was. What about you, MegaQuint?
Don't you remember? I was there too.
That's right, he was there too.
That's crazy.
Is there anything you want to add to that?
I was at the year 2025 when we still don't have these directs be uniform between regions.
Yeah.
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 I think what happened is they just don't have the English localization ready to go, so maybe Nintendo of America was like, well, don't got English footage, no Direct spotlight for you.
Yeah, like there was other Japanese exclusive stuff in the Direct, like I think Super Robot Wars was in Japan too as well. Despite that also being localized.
Yeah. That's weird. It's weird. But yeah, it was only in Japan. They got like a full 1 minute trailer, and we only got 25 seconds of nothing, essentially.
Of
Typical
assets
Star Force moment
flying
there.
across the screen.
That's a real Star Wars moment, honestly. That's a very real one.
And TGP, were you there in the stream with us? I don't think so.
No, I was being a workman entering data on my computer screen, and I had the stream. I had the Nintendo Direct. 'Cause I can't, for some reason, I can't watch a YouTube stream without being super behind. So I just watched the Direct, and I just go with that. And I'm just there watching, and I was like, oh, that's some pretty cool stuff there. I'm pretty excited. And then a fellow viewer posted in my server, oh, hey, there's Star Force Mega Collection coming out, by the way. I'm like, what? You're lying to me? so I literally pick up my phone in the middle of work and just look at it. And I wanted to scream, but I couldn't. Otherwise, I'd be a crazy man screaming in the middle of the office. So I was like, wow, it's real. And like, keep in mind, like, I think maybe 20 minutes beforehand on my server, I was like, hey guys, I'm bringing this funny campaign back, haha. If this happens, I'm gonna do funny Star Force deal things. Wowee, and it actually happened. My ritual worked. I sacrificed many souls, and it's real. It's here. There it is. And yeah, we did get a trailer of assets, which is really funny. No footage, no nothing.
Yeah, but just the transformation sequence from Star Force 1, same as in the Japanese footage. But that's it.
Yeah, that's all we got. Yeah, I was just at work. Just working.
Yeah, that's like it's better than just a logo, but at the same time, it may as well have been just a logo for the U.S. Direct, or sorry, the U.S. trailer.
I mean, to be fair, that's a pretty sick logo. I'm just saying.
It is a nice logo.
Pretty nice artwork too.
Yeah,
Sure.
Very nice. And then Burn Crow, where were you at when this all went down?
Oh boy. So I was grocery shopping by the time the Direct started. So I came in a little late, expecting not really much. I was gonna join Saf's server to do the watch party and all. But since I arrived late, I just called Tosomi and we were like watching the thing together. And there was one point where my mom sent me a message on my phone. And I was like, okay, I can definitely respond to this right now. There's nothing happening on screen. And then I saw a pop-up on my phone that was like from the Mega Man YouTube channel that said Star Force Legacy Collection announcement. And then my friends were suddenly blasted on Discord with me screeching. So the rest of the direct was me basically like shaking on my chair, like when is it gonna show? And that never happened. But
No!
yeah.
You're gonna get Mortal Kombat and you're gonna like it!
Yeah, we got Mortal Kombat instead. But I mean, it was definitely a head scratcher of a reveal. I kept waiting until the end of it. I was like, then it was like, well, that was something. But at least, yeah, we got a trailer, 25 seconds of glory, and then I got to see the Japanese one. But initially, I think you guys even heard me talk about this. I thought they just shadow dropped it instead of showing on the direct.
I thought Intern Coon messed up and just posted it out of nowhere.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I thought that too.
Yeah, if you go back on the Scilab server, I think there's a message of me saying somebody's getting fired or something like that.
Yeah.
I genuinely thought they messed up.
Yeah,
you know,
Felt like it.
I put out a tweet at the time, like, Capcom, literally, why are you posting the trailer before the direct is over?
We didn't know. We were not aware.
Yeah. But little did we know it was showing the Japanese direct, and that's why they posted it when they did.
Yeah. That is an interesting case, but yeah, that was my experience with it.
Yeah, like, you could at least put it in the sizzle reel. Like, come on, man. At least some acknowledgement.
Yeah, this show was a picture of the title screen, and that's it, man.
Like 5 seconds.
I mean, just put the logo on screen for 5 seconds. That's all we need to do.
Just put a JPEG of Mega Man and that's it, man. We don't ask much.
People will lose their minds at a logo. I promise, Capcom.
Happened with Metroid Prime 4.
Does Capcom forget? Does Capcom forget how much we lost it with just a tiny bit of footage from the partner showcase of June 28th, 2022 for Battle Network? Like, did they forget how people lost it over just barely anything? Over that? I mean, I'm one of those people, okay? But I'm just saying, like, all you have to do.
Small sector screamed.
Yeah, it's just give us a little bit. Like, you could have just shown the logo and been like, all of us would have been like, huh?
They could have, even less, if they put a screen with Comic Sans that says, "We are releasing a Star Force collection," dude, that would be, you know?
Oh yeah, T-shirt reveal.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, like the Windows Movie Maker like intros with the Comic Sans. Yeah, I would have been down for that.
Mr. Hypercam 002 on the top, dude, just to make it even funnier to send it home.
Oh boy.
Man. But yeah, Sapphire, where were you when this all went down?
Oh boy, that's a story and a half. So, I was hosting a watch along in my VTuber server at the time, and before the direct even started, I even was saying, like, look, I don't know if anything Mega Man is gonna happen, but am I gonna hope for it? Yes. And I jokingly said Battle Network 7 at first, but then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna believe for Star Force though. And one of my friends who joined in the watch along, the whole time he's like, you're on major hopium, it's not gonna happen. And I just kept sitting there, I'm like, I'm gonna believe, it's fine. But what ended up happening was, over time, as the direct kept going along, I kept getting getting notifications. First, it was just one Discord one. I'm like, okay, whatever. Then it went to 2. I'm like, okay, that's a little unusual, but whatever. It kept escalating. It went to 3, and then once it got to 4, I'm like, okay, something happened. Why is this happening? And by the time the direct ended, there was 5 notifications, like 5 ats on Discord. I'm like, okay, what is going on at that point? And I check, and I see the killer sent me a message, and he's just like, it's not a drill. And I'm like, what does that mean? What does that mean? What do you mean it's not a drill? And I check one of the other servers I'm in, and it just said Mega Man Star Force Legacy Collection, and everyone just hears me scream, I told you! It's real! I was losing it at that point, and everyone else was like, wait, what? And I'm like, I'm sorry guys, I know we just watched the direct, we're watching this now, we're watching the trailer, I'm sorry. And everyone's like, no, it's all good. And my friend who kept saying it wasn't gonna happen shut up real quick, and it was so funny.
Oh, real like, quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah, exactly. And he's like, can you hope for DMC 6 or something like that? And I'm like, I don't know about that one. All right, I'm like, I can try, but listen.
Can you hope for F-Zero?
Can you hope? Listen,
that would be nice.
I will hope for F-Zero. I absolutely will. But then we were analyzing the website and everything, and just, I screamed so much. It was insane. My mom had no idea what was going on, and I just kept telling her, Star Force is real! She didn't know. But she just knew I was happy, and that's what mattered in the end, so that's where...
Star Force is real!
That's where... Yep, Star Force
Star
is real!
Wars?
No, not Star Wars, Star Force!
Oh, it's like the pilot reveal, Star Wars!
That reminds me, I got a comment on a recent video. It said, Mega Man Star Wars is my favorite game now.
Oh, hello that person now.
Imagine being acquired by Disney.
Yeah, I also called a bunch of, I called one of my other friends, and she didn't know that the collection got announced. And then she saw it, and was just like, wait, this isn't a joke? I'm like, no, this isn't a joke, this is real. And she's like, it's real? I'm like, it's real! And so the whole day, well, besides from later on in the evening, I was just telling everybody, it's like, Star Force is real! This is not a drill! It's real! Absolutely insane, man.
Yeah.
It was definitely the day to be alive.
Yeah, I will say because of all the screaming, from that and a couple other things these past few days, I've had to have tea to help with my voice. So it's
Oops.
look, it was worth it. It was worth it. So
Oh man. Well, Aurora, where were you when this all happened?
Where was I? Well, over in Sonic Land. My friend Matthew was reacting to the Nintendo Direct, and there was a game coming up. I wasn't too excited about it, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna see what's going on elsewhere. So I checked the Discord server. Someone was talking about Star Force. I'm like, that's Cap, right? And then I look on Twitter. I see Quint's tweet. And I was like, wait, is this real? And then I'm looking all over, and then I see the news, and then my friend Matt's just like, are you gone quiet? You okay? It's like, oh, there might be an announcement. Wait for it. And then while we're getting, I'm like, I'm not aware that it's Japanese only, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I start doing this bit where I just keep where every game I just say, that's not Mega Man. That's not Mega. And then it turns into me just like aggressively like mashing my desks, and then he's like, okay, it didn't happen, but what did you see? And I give him the trailer to react, and then we're just like, and then I was like, it exists. And then literally like 3 or 4 other people on that day is like, what's Star Force? I'm like, you uncultured people.
Going on today.
Why I made that one demand tweet. The one that really took off, by the way.
So I didn't get to stream because like obviously I'm on someone else's stream, but it's like, yeah, excited. Like, I had a feeling that it was gonna be like Star Force before Legends, but it's like every time these drop, I'm always surprised.
Yeah, like it makes a lot of sense, but at the time it could have gone either way. So it really it's like a 50-50 chance almost that it could be either Star Force or Legends next.
Yep. And now I'm going around telling my friends that if you all pick this up, remember that your friends are your power. They think I'm memeing. No, they don't know.
They didn't know.
They really didn't.
No, because that's the thing. Like for a lot of people, because here's the thing: this is going to be everyone's first time on Star Force. And I'm sure it was the same thing with Battle Network too.
Yeah, because Star Force is pretty niche, even by Battle Network standards. A lot of Battle Network fans back in the day did not make the transition over, so it's gonna be a lot of people's first time for sure.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of my Sonic friends said they've been really curious to try Star Force, but they haven't had a chance, and now they're all like lining up to get this when it comes out.
They're all gonna get 80K'd.
I've said it once, and I'll say it again. This is not a request. This is a demand. You will buy the Star Force collection.
It's an order.
You will play Mega Man Star Force, and you will feel sorry for not playing it the first time around.
It's like with Battle Network all over, man. It's just like, you will now know what Battle Network is, and you will play it.
This is also going to be me breaking my rule where I buy everything digitally, because I'm buying at least one physical copy, and I'm going to buy the game on every console and every platform. So
well done.
And
I'm gonna.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna memorialize the PS5 version because the very first PlayStation 5 Mega Man game is gonna be Mega Man Star Force.
Oh shoot, you're right.
That's true.
Yeah, it's so funny too that it's Star Force. I don't think anyone anticipated that.
Yeah,
that's good though. It finally has games now.
For anyone not in the know, the full list of consoles is Nintendo Switch 1, not 2, just 1, PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox Series X and S, and also Xbox One. Xbox One in 2025, what? But then there's also PC on Steam. Yeah, it's basically everything that you could hope for. Even Xbox is back on the docket. Battle Network did not show
that's
up
a
on
reminder.
Xbox.
Yep, Battle Network did not. It was like no Xbox X who.
There's like
Yeah, we
there's
got an Xbox.
yeah, there's talk now, but because Star Force is on Xbox, that maybe there might be a BNLC port of it on Xbox later or something. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but there's been talks about it. At least
I'm a gambling man. I wouldn't gamble on that.
I'm a gambling girl. I make bad choices. I'll gamble on that.
Hey!
Honestly, I'm just glad it's coming to Switch 1 because that means we don't have to worry about the stupid game key cards, at least for now.
True, yeah.
Yeah,
You're
that's
right.
true. At least we get to have it preserved, thankfully.
Just in case something happens.
Yep.
I mean, hey, Crow, you get to have it legitimately for the first time, and it's physical.
For
You
real
get to have
though,
it
yeah.
True.
It's legit.
That is if they send physical copies to Europe. That's a topic we can discuss later. But
I mean,
True. We all know how much Capcom hates Europe.
No,
they
yeah.
did it for BNLC though. BNLC had a physical Europe release, didn't it?
no, it did not,
It did.
right?
I thought it did.
I don't know. You live there. You tell me.
No. To my knowledge,
Did not.
the last Mega Man product to ship to my country was Mega Man 11.
That's crazy.
No.
Wow.
Yeah,
No,
Right.
that,
all of my. I have a copy of Zero CX, for PS4, but that's an imported copy from the US. So yeah,
hold on a minute. There's no way, dude.
I will get the game
I
at
believe
least though. So that's certain.
Yeah. I don't know. Capcom Europe does not like Mega Man for some reason.
No, they do not. Yeah, it's
But
very
there are
weird.
no physical releases for it in Europe. What?
Okay, yeah, that I was right.
Yeah, Battle of the Prince. What? That's so dumb. Why?
I don't think 11 got a physical in Europe either, right?
No, that one got one. I
Not for
did?
Switch.
I bought it from my store. Yeah,
Huh.
Not for Switch.
Oh, not for
not for
Switch.
Switch.
Okay.
Yeah, PS4 and Xbox had physical for Mega Man 11, but not the Switch version.
Gosh dang it, man. We
What?
can get a full package anytime, man.
Because I remember hearing something weird about 11's release in Europe at the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think I even reported on it, but it's been a while. Very long while.
Capcom
Yeah, it's
Europe
been-
been hating Mega Man since the mid-2000s.
Wow.
You
Yeah,
thought
we
you
even
were the
got
biggest
those funny
hater?
box
No.
Oh man. But yeah, we got that Japanese trailer, and it's about a minute long footage, but I'm kind of surprised by this, but right away we got online confirmed for the collection. We also got to see some gameplay of like how overworld and battles work. In battles, it looked like the screens kind of resized themselves when you go from the battle itself to the custom screen for picking your cards. Also, high-res cards in battle, heck yeah. And
That is true. That's pretty powers.
High-res models, too.
yeah, that's pretty much it. Just a little bit of gameplay and online features. What were your feelings about this first showing for the collection?
Honestly, this actually raised a couple of questions I wasn't expecting to have at first, just because of what it showed. Like, literally the first second of gameplay, we have new voice clips for Geo and Omegasys.
That's true.
It's like, what does that mean? Is it going to be implemented in the actual gameplay, like on the overworld? Are we going to have stuff in the main menu?
Oh yeah, something I actually missed in my own analysis, but the Rockman EXE zone noticed that there's new voice clips in battle in Star Force 1. I did not catch
Right,
that.
because yeah, they're all from two. That's a 2 onwards thing.
Yeah, it is.
Not even. Because 2s was only Japan.
That is true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, 1 didn't have anything in Japan. 1 was all silence.
2 had
Two
thing,
was
and
when the
then
voices came in battle.
yeah, but that was only Japan. And then 3, that's when we had voice all together for both,
Yeah.
which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But this also begs the question now: will this be dubbed?
Will it? So they did do a dub for Star Force 3, so it begs the question if they're gonna bring those guys back, or maybe the guys from the anime. Who knows?
Well, they still have Calais Bear on speed now because he still voices Ryu from Street Fighter.
True.
Yeah, it's too, yeah.
Ooh.
Who does he voice in Mega Man?
Omega
Omega.
Sis.
Omegasis.
Ah.
That was instantaneous from the thing.
That was
Oh,
Yeah,
that
you guys were like sharpshooters with that one. You just whipped your pistol out and just shot
no,
it.
I'm just a nerd.
Triple delete. That's right.
I mean, yeah. So we'll get into this a little bit later, but if they do the whole PET idea from the Battle Legacy Collection, but for Star Force this time, we could have a fully voiced Omegasis or something. So they could probably ask him to come back for sure.
Oh, totally.
I'd cry.
The biggest challenge would be actually animating him. Animating his mane.
Oh yeah. Oh boy.
Though the Japanese trailer for Star Force kind of suggests that both Geo and Omegasis voices are coming back because we heard both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it could just be Mega Man himself.
That's
Who's Mega Man
true.
himself, yeah.
It takes two to be Mega Man.
I guess.
This time it does, yeah.
I guess
I can't
Are they
wait.
gonna say their form names? Is it gonna be cool?
it would be. I mean, they did that in 3 with the noise changes.
They
so
did.
It'd be kind of cool if they did that. The only concern I have is just more of the fact that if they do get Geo's voice right, would they go with the anime voice? Probably that, because I think, at least personally for me, notice how in the Battle of the Legacy Collection we didn't get Double Team DS, and that's probably because the actors for that were not Korean ones.
One of them retired.
Yeah, Mark Gotha is not on
That's
the
true.
spotlight anymore.
That's true, yeah, but we don't. I forget. Jeremy.
At the
I
same
forget his
time-
last name.
At the same time, we know how these collections like to just get the regular versions of games.
Yeah, so.
There's no Saturn version of Mega Man 8 in Legacy Collection 2.
There's no Maverick Hunter X. We don't even get Operation
should've-
Shooting Star this time. And
I
that's
mean,
Good.
yeah.
We ain't missing much though.
we're really not. Even then, it would have been nice to have those games.
No,
presented,
yeah,
but
jokes
I'm-
aside, would be nice, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like I think it's very interesting if both of them are going to be voiced. What the situation is going to be like? Who's going to be Geo? Well, Kyler Bear is going to be like the more obvious choice from Omegasis, right? We don't know what the Geo situation is because he already had a VA in 3. Are they going to
who
bring
even
him
voiced him
back?
in SF3?
I don't remember.
All I know is
I
that
don't
he had a pretty cool Southern accent.
I like Cowboy Geo.
He sounded a lot like Peter Van Gogh, who was previously the voice for Gray and X in X7 and CX Advent.
Like his voice crack whenever he says sickness.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Mega Man
VA
Star
seems
Force
to
3.
be uncredited.
Oh, he's uncredited?
Apparently, hold on.
They just picked somebody from The Office, man.
Think about it. I don't think voice actors were ever listed in the credits.
That's incredible.
Oh,
Hold on, let me-
well,
Actually,
That is true. Voice acting back then wasn't like that, as it is now, I should say.
it was getting there, but yeah.
Yeah.
Let me look up Geo's.
I mean, even in some
That's only
cases now,
her-
a little off topic, but in Teppen, Iris has a new English voice. We still don't know who she is.
Oh, great. Let's see.
So if they do have voices, is it gonna be Shinobi or is it gonna be Ninja? What are you gonna say, guy?
Unless they just
Ninja.
leave it undubbed.
Dinosaur or Saurian?
We're gonna have
undubbed.
we're gonna have that fan made undub patch, but in the collection now.
That'll be cool,
Oh.
actually.
I will absolutely apply if there's no voices. I need my man to say dinosaur.
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 Where does that go?
'Cause-
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just about to say the double tribe names, but she already said Berserker.
Sorry. It was I can't. Where is Geo? He's not anywhere here on Behind the Voice Actors. I can't find his.
You went to go find Walnut on the Moon.
Yeah, he's
You
the
can't
only
make
one
that
who can
joke.
actually.
So yeah, no
It's
voice
true.
actors in the credits for Star Force 3.
Wow.
Yeah, the only
crazy.
thing I've gotten is just at least a possibility anyway. It might be Jason Spacek, but even then I don't know if that's accurate or not. So
That's his voice for the
Yeah,
anime.
that's the
at
anime.
least.
oh, that's his okay, so that is his anime VA. Okay, then
Yeah.
I can't find the game VA anywhere. There's like no
Me neither.
trace.
I've been looking into it, but I can't find it. It's crazy.
But you know, there's definitely people that they could have on speed dial for this, so
Yeah.
it might happen. We might even find out at TGS in a little bit here.
True.
So that was like one of the first reveals they did after the BNLC was announced, you know, next TGS. Oh, by the way, Andrew Francis is back.
Yeah.
And technically, they did that in the first reveal because he said the name of the collection.
True, yeah.
True.
We
We're
just
like,
didn't think it was him at the time.
yeah, we're like, wait, that sounds like him. Could it
We were
be?
speculating.
I want you to know, I knew it was Andrew, turn 1. The minute I heard him, I was like, Andrew Francis!
I do remember that. Yeah.
But yeah, let's move on to online features. Basically, we got ranked matches confirmed, and there's like a quick match mode too. I don't know what that's about. Then there's like a brother list where they suggest that you can have up to 100 brothers now, potentially. I don't know how that's gonna
A lot of
work.
link power.
Link power infinite.
Yeah, Rogue Tribe is looking kind of lame right now. That's a lot of link power dudes.
I know, right?
Listen, if we see somebody playing as Rogue Tribal 9, that's gonna be like a ballsy move now, man.
To be fair, Roku was kind of
Realistic-
underwhelming before then.
I think realistically speaking, it's just gonna be you can have 6 active as your brother thingies in per game, but you have like the 100 for your onlines, and you can pew pews and swish swishes.
That would make sense, yeah.
The dog.
I have an
barks.
interesting question for that. Do you think it's going to be a friends list dedicated to that game, or it's going to be like your Steam friends list, your Nintendo friends, like stuff like that?
I think that's gonna be the case because they confirmed no crossplay and no cross save.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're kind of on your own if your friends are playing a different version. Unfortunately,
Different version, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of sucks, but it's kind of expected because Battle Network didn't get any crossplay, but
Yeah.
The
But
lonely
here's the question,
PlayStation.
though. Like, will the different generations of PlayStation and Xbox be separated together?
God, I hope
Oh, that's-
not.
Oh,
I
yeah,
hope not. That would be awful.
That would be super
PlayStation-
weird, yeah.
PlayStation's already like a low player base for like that. If you divide that, it's oh god, that's going to be painful.
Talk about PlayStation, think about the Xbox players.
Oh, there's been
Yeah.
nobody playing on Xbox. I know there's a couple comments I've gotten that's like, you know, I wish BNLC was on Xbox, but such a minority. Like, sorry.
Yeah.
There were more people than I expected to be like constantly screaming at Capcom over like, why isn't this on Xbox? And it was like, damn.
Yeah.
It's
Dang,
like,
dang, all 4 of you came out of your rock. That's crazy.
actually,
I think
yeah,
somebody put a sales report on like console sales for Japan, and like they showed like PlayStation, Nintendo Switch 2, PS5, PS4, like their numbers, and then they showed the Xbox sales, and it's like triple digits, 127, I think the number was.
Oh, dang it.
oh
And
gosh.
meanwhile, the others are like in the hundred thousands. So it's like,
Oh.
yeah, I can kind of see why there wasn't an Xbox. Japan's don't like that.
They never really
They
cared
don't.
about the Xbox, so they never really cared about the Xbox, nor did they have a reason to care.
Yeah,
That's kind of the other
Xbox.
thing.
Even though Xbox has made all these deals with Japanese developers to put their games on there, they've had such a struggle making a breakthrough in Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I don't know who I heard this from. But I think this is the first time we're getting Star Force 1 online, right?
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
That
so,
local play
yeah.
only originally.
It was only local play, which is going to be interesting because that card pool is a little broken.
Yeah, Star Force 1 can be potentially very funny online.
Sticky ring combo, go.
Sticky
Not
ring,
to mention-
ice spaces, yeah.
Not to mention Dragon has status guard, so that's going to be funny.
Time for my green bird strategy to destroy everyone in the field.
Oh, yeah.
with
What do you
Dragon,
mean my pair
hooray!
hacks don't work?
Funnily enough, being able to play online like that is gonna make SF1 so much more fun, since you get access to all three of the thingies and like the traditional experience, you know.
Yeah, actually, speaking of online stuff for Star Force in general, do you guys remember that in Star Force 2 you could have classic Mega Man as a brother?
Yeah,
Absolutely, yeah,
Yeah,
Legendary
it's-
Master Shin.
Yeah, you could have him and Legendary Master Shin as brothers, and then Mega Man, classic Mega Man would fill in the tribe you were missing,
Yeah,
and then Legendary Master Shin was something else entirely. I don't remember what that was about, but do you think they're gonna add that into the collection or no?
yeah, I'm sure they
That's my
will.
thing.
Like, I'm sure all the event stuff will be in, like even the event
Yeah.
cards.
Be weird if
Yeah.
it wasn't.
if we're going by previous experiences, they should put those in. Every collection has had them at least.
Yeah,
Yeah,
BNLC
Boundaries did, and we can assume it'll be here too.
Yeah.
gonna,
I guess I only ask.
gonna destroy the early game with Lemu and Crimson Dragon.
Oh gosh, dang it! No, not Lemu again. I
Oh
had a
yeah,
friend.
time for acid arrest.
I had a friend
I love that card.
that had
Boy.
his Star Force copy on Star Force 2 copy on a flash card. So he had access to crazy stuff, and he had both Auto Tribe King, and then he had the Lemu card. So that was a funny
Ew.
experience.
Ew!
Yeah.
What's the thing? You didn't even need cheats for that. You just do it in the game. It was. Oh,
Yeah.
you're right. Forgot. You're European. You didn't have that.
Oh,
Exactly. Yeah, we know. We don't get access to that normally.
That's so mean.
Well, not anymore. Most likely you'll be able to have
yeah, I
that.
remember at the time it was pretty significant because US completely missed out on the Bound Network events, but there was actually some that we had access to for Star Force, and that was awesome.
Yeah, that was actually
Yeah,
pretty
that's
cool. I imagine.
true.
That also brings the question. I imagine people are gonna start labbing these games a lot more nowadays. So we might get some funny strats or a new meta game, you know?
True.
I mean,
Because to my knowledge, Star Force has always been like a little unknown when it comes to PvP, right? Compared to Battle Network. At
I would
least.
say Star Force 1 out of all of them is unknown, but at least 2 and 3
Yeah.
have had online since their launches.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure 3 even had a ban list because there were some cards that are like, no, we don't want to play with these, period.
Yeah, 3 had a ban list. I know 3 had a ban list. I don't know about 2. 1 had nothing.
Which I'm not following,
and-
by the way.
Wait, what?
I'm not following it, by the way.
Yeah, I know you won't.
I mean,
I don't even know what he
there's
means.
not gonna be a ban list in the collection anyway. Let's be real.
That's true.
No.
I mean,
Gosh, yeah.
it was kind of like Showdown. It's like, how do you enforce it? Just gonna do it.
literally.
You can't stop me. Ooh.
Auto Tribe King's
And-
gonna rule the internet.
And I imagine in this case there aren't any like funny glitches like the prism glitch from BN2. So we're getting like the raw experience online.
Absolutely.
Oh boy.
Yeah, there's a pretty funny
I
thing.
will
Like,
say-
compared to Bound Network, Star Force doesn't have a lot of glitches documented.
Yeah, that is true.
It did have one thing though that in my opinion kind of ruined Star Force 3 PvP, and that was action replay.
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah, they didn't really have a way to filter that out back then, did they?
Yeah, so if you came into a battle and your opponent had red numbers, yeah, you're probably gonna lose that one. By the way, that means they have max noise, so they can pierce your invis frames frame 1.
Oh, that was a cheat back then? Oh.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
that absolutely
Nope.
was.
No wonder why you hated that. You probably ran into that a lot.
Yes, I did.
I didn't even think about that all the times you complain about it.
Very different this time.
I never got to play it myself, but I've heard complaints of people being a little upset at entering a battle and then getting blasted with Blackened Galaxy Turn 1. So, yeah. I can imagine there were a lot of cheaters back then.
Yeah, I mean, I know I did used to all cards cheat, but I don't think those are actual cards. So, I mean, technically they are, but if they found a way to like be able to put it in folders, that'd be really funny.
Yeah.
I think I did that once. There was like an editor back then that allowed you to like edit things outside of the games, like the games like restrictions. So I tried doing that once and it worked. So
Star
it was
Force
funny.
3. Star Force 3 is such a wild game because you had all the illegal cards too. That's not part of the actual library. But with the Blackened Galaxy Red Gaia Eraser, basically the finalizers had their own separate folder from your own, and that's how you got them. So they weren't even in your folder at all.
Yeah.
And you can also tell somebody cheated cards too because they use like Leo Kingdom, Dragon Sky. Those were technically in the game, but they weren't accessible to the US players.
Through the Wave Command cards like in Star Force 2, but they were locked out in the English release. They remember to do that for US as well.
Yeah, and also another way you could tell if a card is cheated or not, and I would know because the copy of Star Force 3 Black Ace I have physically, someone hacked on it. The particular cards you hack in, their portraits are just pure black. There's no art in there whatsoever. So it's really funny looking through that at first before I erased the save file and be like, oh, that's strange. Why is there no art on these cards? And then I figured it out.
That's funny though. That's super funny. I'm definitely excited about the online features. I never got to play these games online, so
I'm just scared that it's gonna be dead again because of no crossplay, especially.
Yeah, that's a huge concern, definitely.
So BNLC, like, I guess there was some activity for maybe the first week, but it died so fast. It's not even funny.
Yeah, I know at least for BNLC the most active console was the Switch, to my knowledge. So on PC, I think I fought like 2 people, and that's it. There weren't too many available. So yeah.
I think it's because a lot of
The other question: will there be a Tango for Star Force?
Ooh, that's an interesting one. I hope so.
I feel like if Battle Network got one, Star Force is probably going to adapt it too.
I know there's a dedicated Star Force PvP community today that has their own method of doing things. I'm pretty sure it involves emulators.
It does. It involves Melon DS and a couple of other strange things, but at least it's not as complicated as it was pre-Tango for Battle Network.
Yeah,
you know, the Hamachi days.
It's definitely not as accessible as the collection will be, for sure.
Yeah, and speaking of which, people were also asking if it was going to be compatible, if the Star Force Legacy Collection might be compatible with Star Force DX, and Prof9 said like no. Like
he shot that down. He's like no.
Yeah, no.
Which makes sense since it's like its whole thing, you know.
There was so much work done into that it's like, to put that in Star Force Legacy Collection, that might be a work. I mean, if anyone could figure it out, it'll definitely be him. But right now, no.
Yeah, it's like a whole other video game.
It really is.
Not to mention, like, a lot of stuff could break if he tried to put it in there. So he probably just figured like it's just easier to keep it as, you know, its current state.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth, actually. That's exactly what I was going to say. Because it's
like, that's what happens when you port stuff over. Like, something breaks. Like, even with just, like, normal games getting ported to other platforms, stuff just breaks. A lot of quality kind of degrades. as I've seen with a lot of games that got ported over the years.
Oh no, you
Yeah.
deleted the load-bearing whistle file.
It just kind of reminds me how like with the Battle Network Legacy Collection, Iguchi-san said like the first thing he did when this collection was announced was to fix the flag that kept playing the incident music in BN6, even like during post-game and everything. He's like, I meant to turn it off before the game got shipped originally, like OG BN6, and he's like, I'm fixing it this time, and that was like the first thing he did.
I think he learned his lesson because I don't think Star Force has anything like that.
Yeah, no, Star
No.
Wars doesn't have anything like that, which thankfully they're better about that. And BN6 in the BNLC doesn't have that issue anymore, but it was very funny how he meant to turn it off, and it's like, I can only imagine how annoying that could have been, just going through the code. It's like, where's that darn flag? And then you just turn it off. It's like, finally, it's fixed.
We're
It won't haunt me
free.
anymore.
It's like that
We're
breaking the chains emoji.
Yeah,
gif
actual
thing.
heroic.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh,
Thank goodness we didn't get that with any of the Star Force games. Having those games' music ruined by that would be so painful.
oh yeah, no, especially because a lot of it would have ruined Star Force 1's atmosphere as a whole. I'm gonna be real with you, because the music
Yeah.
is so like melancholic and in a very really cool atmospheric way. And if you have the incident music that's just overlapping that, it's like that just ruins the major feel.
Because
of the
remember,
game.
the incident music is on the Wave World too.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You can't
just-
escape it.
And it's not annoying as like Battle Network ones are, but it's still annoying, just not as much.
Yeah. I used to go to Dream Island on SF1 to do my folder building. That place was so nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I also wonder how they're going to handle the post-game doors that required certain things like link power and brother bands, all that fun
Oh.
stuff.
I guess
Um,
they would probably leave it mostly the same because online
Yeah.
exists.
Yeah, that's what they did for the BN thingies. Like for BN2, you still have to fight people online to get the secret cards. Sorry, the secret chips.
Same with 3. Same with 3 with like Delta Ray Edge and
Yeah.
Balance
there's
for
no
White.
there's no getting around the the side tournament things in BN4 if you want those secret chips.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
true.
I don't give a crap. I'm not doing that ever, man. You
Speaking
can't make me.
of side modes, what about the Sky High Coliseum?
Wasn't that-
Yeah, that was a
Good
thing I
question.
realized like shortly after. Was like, Sky High Coliseum was a thing.
It
Can we get that?
was- It was
The heck
kinda
was
cool.
that?
Isn't
I've
that
never heard of
OSS
that.
Only? That's an OSS, isn't it?
I played it before. Have you, TGP?
It's OSS, but it's also in Star Force
Never. You think
It's Star Wars 2,
friends
yeah.
knew what Mega Man was?
I think it was. Was it local only?
Fair.
It was local
It
only,
was.
as far as I was
Okay,
aware.
I got to
Yeah.
play it because I was lucky enough to have 2 DSs and 2 copies of the game, so I got to play around with it a little bit. But basically, you and other players would be on this overworld map on the Wave World, kind of like high up in the sky. It's kind of like the Skywave, I guess. But you're basically going around and collecting. I think they're stars. You're collecting
Yeah.
something for sure. And then, like, if 2 Mega Men bump into each other, it would initiate a battle. And I think you have a chance to steal stars from the other player. So it's kind of interesting.
You know, in the
Yeah,
overworld, this is visualized by a dust cloud.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah, it was
right.
like pre-Fortnite, really, if you think about it.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, it's definitely-
that's true. It's kind of like the Mega Man Battle Royale.
Yeah, compared to OSS's version, where it's just basically just like a straight up Mario Party minigame.
Yeah.
In Star Force
Yeah.
2, you actually have real battles when you bump into each other.
It's a more complete
Yep.
experience to my knowledge.
Yeah, I was gonna bring it up because I'm pretty sure it is stars. Because there's art of Geo and Hub holding stars in their hand with Proto Man running away from a bomb that Base is just maniacally laughing at, and that pretty sure that was for the Sky High Coliseum stuff.
That was Operate Shooting Star. They had their own thing called Star Coliseum, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one was
very
a little
similar
bit different.
vibes, but OSS is more pure minigame like, and you actually play that solo. But it's
Yeah.
just the
Ah.
versus base mode.
Yeah,
Okay.
the Sky High Coliseum was multiplayer exclusive since you kind of needed other people to play. There was no AI or
True.
anything.
Yep.
So it would be nice if they supported in the collection online for the first time. That would be hilariously amazing.
Yeah. I would get to play it for once.
Right?
True.
I imagine a lot of people didn't get to try it back in the day.
I didn't even know it was in 2. I just thought it was in OSS.
Nope. It wasn't too. It was always. I always wanted to try, but it's like didn't have anybody to play it with.
Yeah, but I could also see them just cutting it entirely. They'll probably deem it as a
I can see that
non-essential
too.
mode.
Oh man, that'll suck though. 'cause
It
then
would.
it's-
I would be sad. Because, like, you know, it's one thing to play it by yourself with 2 DSs, but to be able to experience it with actual people, that would be a whole nother ball game. That would just be a lot of
I
fun.
think it was
to
4
do.
players, right?
Yeah,
Pretty sure it was, yeah.
Yeah.
definitely more than 2. It's like, Capcom, you want to have your couch gaming experience. There you go.
No more Mario
Oh
Party, man. Let's play High Colosseum.
Oh my god! Imagine if they bring it back, but it's still local only.
Oh,
that
that'd
would be
painful.
so.
Nintendo Switch only.
Gosh!
Me when I don't have a
That's-
Switch.
Man!
Oh,
Oh.
And actually, speaking of content, what about Japanese exclusive stuff?
What about that?
That's an interesting question. for
So, what
sure.
was cut from Japanese versions that we didn't get down here in the
A
States?
lot of stuff.
Lunar
it's
Nights!
quite the list.
The Lunar
It's a
Nights
long
crossover.
list.
Lunar
Yeah.
Nights. Lunar
Yeah.
Nights is definitely one of them.
The heck is that?
Lunar Nights is like the sequel series to Boktai.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it's
Yeah.
like in the same vein of what Battle Network was doing with that.
Yeah, except
Yeah.
it was only in Star Force 1, I'm pretty sure, and it didn't pop up again afterwards, I think.
No, it never did back stop. Like it never popped again. Yeah.
Unfortunately, Lunar Nights did not do too well.
Dang.
I would think,
It reviewed very well. Interestingly enough.
yeah, like BN6 had, you know, the exclusive fight with the Count, but Star Force, I don't think had a boss fight at all. There was just a bunch of cutscenes.
No. So from my knowledge, Star Force had like a small side quest where you traded items between the 2 games, and like you get the items for Star Force from Boktai DS, and they give it to you, so you exchange things between games.
Mhm.
That's kind
They're
of
mostly mega cards, I think, right? And cool items.
sucks, actually. What? You don't even get a cool boss fight? Dang.
No, yeah, you don't get that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a
Speaking
cool
of,
scene, though.
Speaking of
sounds-
Japanese content, so like on the Japanese trailer, they show that there's like a new font and all. So that begs the question: if they are going that way, it might be like BNLC, where they are the Japanese versions with other languages stacked onto it, and that would be super ideal because we'd have access to so many things.
Yeah, I'm
my
looking at it now. I see 15 cards from the Lunar
Yeah.
Nights.
Wait, there was 15 of them for that?
Yeah, there are B1, B2s, and B3s for
Yeah,
all of
so
the characters.
there's like
Oh, that explains it. Okay.
5 different types, but yeah, they're V1, V2, V3.
Okay. I was about to say, I'm like, wait, what? What are they cooking over there with Lunar Nights, man? Like, what's
Mega
going on over
Man,
there?
Mega Man RPGs have their ways of inflating the card count.
Yeah. Oh, on the topic of that kind of content, if I've been trying to look into this, but there's no information yet. But are we gonna get the localized versions for Europe? Because SF1 and SF2 got localized to a bunch of languages, and it seems unlikely those are gonna be back, unfortunately.
Huh? Wait, you're right.
Yeah,
That's a very good question.
it's a good
Right.
question.
I know, especially like Ace Attorney, for example, Capcom's been doing like a big old campaign of like bringing other languages to their games. So
Yeah.
hopefully that carries forward with Star Force, but I guess we'll see.
Some of my friends have been definitely trying to ask Capcom about it, especially from the Spanish side. But it seems a little unlikely, unfortunately.
That's
We'll see.
true. I don't think Ace Attorney has Spanish to this day, which is really weird.
No, the last game that was translated into Spanish was Apollo Justice.
What?
Yeah, and it's odd because Ace Attorney is like super popular over here.
Yeah, like not supporting Spanish, that's so weird.
Yeah.
That's a very common language.
Yeah. Oh, and of course, if we got the Japanese versions, we will get access to purpose cards and all of these things in Star Force 3, but that would also change a few things because, you know, all of these games had this cipher mail thingy where you'd send like codes and all. How are they going to handle those? Because I think every region had different codes, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and thanks to localization censorships, one of them was unusable in the original release
Yeah,
of Star
Liver
Force
Scale
1.
SP was unusable in the
Glass.
US version. They fixed it over here.
Wait, which one?
Yeah. Libra
yeah.
scales.
Visualizer glasses, something like that.
Yeah, cause guess
Glasses,
what
yeah.
was censored?
No.
Wait, what was censored? Visualizer?
Glasses.
Glasses from ass.
Glasses of mystery. You try to send that, and it was like, oh, bad word detected, and it blanks out glasses.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so bad.
That's so.
This
I
is
forgot about that.
Free the mask.
this is Pokemon Gen 5 all over again. I can't believe it.
We're still dealing with this kind of censorship
I
to
won't
this day.
say it because that's an actual bad word, but you know which one.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of languages, we do not have any confirmation about languages that are supported so far.
Yeah.
Nope. There's nothing on the
Just-
website.
The
Just
website
English
has,
and
like,
Japanese
English
so
and
far.
Japanese.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all we know. I mean, there's a fan translation project for Star Force 3, like where it's being fully translated into Spanish, and there's like
Yes.
Spanish voice acting and everything, and it's
Yes.
great. And I
I've
was
been
even
following
asking,
it for years.
yeah, no, it's like it's almost done and
Crazy.
stuff like that. From what
Oh,
I've
that's
heard,
crazy.
you know,
Yeah.
it sounds great. Whoever voiced Geo in that, by the way, sick.
They're
That's
cooking
sick.
for real, yeah.
Yeah, and so I was asking like the person who shared that with me. I'm like, hey, do you think it will be compatible with the Star Wars Legacy collection because there already were mods, like language mods for the BNLC because of the way it worked. So we had like a French mod and what have you. And so the person was like, I don't know if they're gonna actually make it available for the Star Wars Legacy collection because of delays and everything. And I'm like, I hope if it's gonna be like the BNLC, then most likely it's gonna be a hybrid again, where like you have the ROMs of like the other languages with the Japanese ones at the same time, and they're pulling the translation from the international versions. If they end up doing that, then probably people can find a way to put the Spanish translation in there, because if they're not gonna translate the game in the Spanish, like, come on.
So, actually, about that, the people handling that translation, they're the Tradus Square fellows.
Okay.
Those people have been able to mod the Ace Attorney collections to get the Spanish text back into the game. So, I mean, it would be possible. It could be possible. Though the thing is, I think BNLC is not really like a language selection. It's not like ROM selection. It's more like you choose the language that's being put over the game, right?
Oh
It's
yeah,
not like
right,
the past
right.
ones, right?
Yeah, because you could choose between like Japanese, Chinese, and English.
And English, yeah. The old collections, like the X Legacy collections and C or CX, those are the Spanish versions and the localized ones for Europe. So I guess we'll have to wait and see what they do with this one.
Yeah, so Battle Network Legacy Collection is kind of a weird melding of emulation and source port. So they do use the ROMs as a base, but they kind of translate it into what we see in the collection. And what they did is they took the base Japanese version and then overlaid the localizations on top of it. That's why we have all the Japanese content there. I'm pretty sure they're going to do the same thing for Star Force. I don't see why they wouldn't.
Yeah.
It's the most likely decision, yeah.
And that's probably why all the English localization has no footage yet.
Probably, yeah. Because I think Star Force is more dialogue than Battle Network, but I could be wrong on that.
Yeah, that's true though, yeah.
I'm trying to think, what does Star Force 2 have that was cut?
Star Force 2 got lost. The profile section on your like start carrier that would allow you to like set like a list of your favorite TV show and these things. It was like a keyword system.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
It's
You guys
like,
lost that, and we Europeans, we lost the wave command.
Oh yeah, you lost the most important thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys couldn't even put the DX bosses, could you?
Nope.
Star
They're-
Force
they're
comes
aimed
up
on
the
the- on-
weirdest things.
Yeah.
And then 3 was like, the 3 did lose quite a bit, so...
Yeah, in 3
Yeah,
I'm hoping we
they,
get those back.
they cut the entire game.
Yeah, they
Oh yeah, it's true.
Our game's
No
terrible.
game for you. 100%.
Yeah, you guys don't even have a game. It just went,
Yeah.
poofed out of existence.
We never got that one, unfortunately.
Wait, but what was cut out of the American release for Star Force 3?
The noise Kaizo gear.
Or noise mod
Yeah.
gear, if you prefer.
Yeah.
The noise.
You can do so many
What?
crazy stuff with that.
The noise what
It,
now?
it's kind of like that game's version of the Wave Command cards, where you can power up Mega
Yeah.
Man in various ways.
Just
Yeah,
like
you
you
had
had
a-
around like playing cards.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It had like multiple functionalities, but it was basically a big ass customizing system that allowed you to customize your finalized form, your cards. You could get extra power ups. You could even get like a satellite server that allowed you to have like special cards onto your folder.
What?
Yeah, so it's like a second folder besides
Yeah.
like the Black Ace Red Joker
And
ones.
they have this transformation archive where you can try out the other noise transformations without sacrificing
True.
your own. And then they
And
have
with
their,
reset folders.
and they have preset folders based on that form, so you can kind of get the most out of it.
Wait, what? No, I never heard about any of
Yeah,
this.
Star Force 3.
Yeah, it's pretty rad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Star Force 3 lost quite a bit, and because if you try to compare the Japanese meta versus the American meta, it's like it's so different.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It must be
especially,
night and
was-
day.
especially
So was
because
this?
Star Force
Okay.
3 had a mechanic similar to Battle Network 3 where you get abilities from using the noise forms a lot. So
Yeah.
Yes.
the transformation archive was a way to grind out those abilities for free, essentially.
Yeah.
What?
So with
Yep.
with this collection, we'd be getting all of this when it comes here.
Yeah,
I'm
I
assuming
hope
so.
so.
Ooh, that's gonna be
hope
like a whole
so.
new game. Jesus.
basically.
Yeah,
Indeed.
can't
But I
wait.
feel robbed. I didn't even know this existed. I feel robbed now. What the heck, man?
Can't wait
It's
for my
even
favorite
funnier.
game to get better.
Yeah.
Can't wait for your what to get better.
My favorite game to get better.
Yeah,
Right?
Bear.
like you're eating well when this comes out.
The other thing that bothered me about 3 as well is like Star Force 2 wave command codes were so prevalent. You see people with like 2,000 HP and things like that. It's like Star Force is like, yeah, it's not much. So,
On the US
to
version-
get a bigger HP pool would be really cool.
Oh
Yeah.
wait a minute. You guys just made me remember. How are they gonna handle the Battle Network mini crossover stuff, like getting the BM Buster
That's a good
and 1 and 2? Because you're not.
Probably the same way that ShadowRockZX Legacy Collection does it, where you just select the game you want to load up in the GBA slot.
Huh.
But then again, unlike in ZX, you don't need any specific game for something to happen. You just need any one of
Exactly,
them, so it
yeah.
can be a toggle.
Yeah.
It's like right counter, on or off,
Exactly.
or just
So it
on
just
by
might be
default.
on
It's
default.
always available.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they won't
Yeah.
forget about it. Don't worry.
No. It's just something I'm curious about, especially because when I played Star Force 2, and there was the ice statue that was hinting at the Battle Network stuff, and like, was it Wilshire Hills? No, it was Grizzly Peak. My bad. I didn't remember it, but I was so confused. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Why is it not activating anything? Now I know, but you get what I mean, right?
The one thing I'm wondering about is something that we're not going to find out until 2 or 3 become playable at some point. And that's specifically the touchscreen mechanics for battles. Like, for example, when you gotta finalize the 3.
Oh my god.
Because you cannot select that with your controller, you need to actually touch it.
Yeah, you have to touch it for the support stuff, depending on the cards that you have in 3. Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
Yeah.
Not only that, but Star Force 2 also had a mechanic where if you were like doing the screen freezing stuff, you can touch your
having your tripod
Ooh.
to counter with that, but the cost of your form.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Right.
And that was such an integral thing.
That's
like,
why I think
oh my God.
That.
there's a control scheme that just got released recently, and it says ZR for assist. I think that might be like a touchscreen assist button, or like you maybe put a cursor on the screen. Because I know ZX did something similar with the collection.
Yeah, DX allows you to basically use your D-pad to do those things.
Okay.
Which
I
screen
know
was that option on? Was that on the battle screen?
It was in the custom screen and also the overworld, because the overworld had their own mini games.
That's true.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, because they also have
Especially in
oh,
one.
gosh.
It was only disabled when
note.
you're. Yeah, it was actually like it's not mentioned when you're in battle itself, like only in the custom screen.
Huh.
A button toggle definitely sounds like the way they do this, considering how they handled 0CX, you know?
Yeah, and I think for TGS they're gonna have to show that, considering how important that is. Just to
Yeah,
like,
for
segue
SF1
back a bit.
especially.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so
and-
much touchscreen stuff in Star Wars 1. It's like, you gotta touch the screen to go into the course.
Yeah.
Yes, you do. Oh boy, I kind of forgot about that.
Yeah, there's a lot of touchscreen stuff for sure, especially in the first 2
No.
games.
Saw the
Yeah.
demos,
3 has
too.
its fair share as well, like the support cards.
Oh yeah, you had some mini games in 3 as well. Also on the overworld, like the whole Rogue and Mega Man teaming up together thing.
But that wasn't a touchscreen thing. Now you use the D-pad for
Oh
that.
no, you're right. I just got Mandela effect
Yep.
too.
Yeah, it'd be much easier if you used a touchscreen.
It would be.
But I feel like at TGS they're gonna have to talk about that. They're gonna have to show it at some point, considering how integral the touchscreen
Yeah.
was to the Star Force games, and this was brought up earlier. But the main menu we're probably gonna see at TGS, or at least I think we are, and this is something I would like. I don't know if they're gonna do it, but I would really like it if when you transition between each game in the main menu of the collection, you have it where it's the menu for like each different device, because unlike Battle Network, Star Force had like completely different devices throughout the game. So like first you have the Transer for 1, and then you have the Star Carrier for 2, and then the Hunter VG for 3, and I don't know, I think it would be neat if they were
That's a good
if the
idea.
screens were all because not only would it help make them visually stand out, but also would just add a little bit more flair to it, and maybe like with the anime you could see depending on which version of the game you choose for like Star Force 1, your Transer the menu of the screen will actually like change and reflect that.
That would be cool, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know if they will, but I think it would be sick. I hope they do that. That'd be sick.
Battle Network, all 6 games, like they had different forms, but it was still the pet. But then Star
Yeah.
Force, they had completely different names for each device in the series. So
Yeah.
All within the span of a year.
all in this span.
Yeah.
God dang, They go through these things faster than smartphones.
By the way, do you guys think they'll add the toy things to the game, like the wave?
Oh, like the
scanners?
Unlikely.
Yeah,
Unlikely.
it's unlikely,
yeah.
right?
Like, I doubt that they're going to do anything with the peripherals, considering not even Bannerwork did that. And that was
Yeah.
integral for one of the title screen icons in 6.
Oh yeah, but
True.
they fixed that. They fixed it for the BNLC to make it a little bit easier, I think.
No, the whole Beast Link gate thing, where you had to, take all the Link navies to beat base SP, that's not a thing, because, the ones that you need to take are from the peripheral.
Yeah. I think another thing they have to show at TGS, they need to actually show Star Force 3. Because all we've seen is like a little bit of, we've seen maybe like 1 and bits of 2. We haven't seen 3 at all.
Oh,
And that
but
is a
they
little
said
weird.
only SF1 is gonna be there, right?
Yeah, one's the only one that's going to be playable at the kiosk.
Yeah,
Oh.
it does mean there won't
Wait,
be any
really?
footage in a trailer or something, but yeah,
Yeah.
the demo's
So at least
only
for-
one.
We can at least see some hands-on impressions from, people who have gone there, and we'll maybe get some answers about, touchscreen stuff there.
Why
Yeah.
only Star Force 1 though? That's odd.
I mean, to be fair, I feel like that's the most interesting one to me because that one's the one that lacked quite a bit. Like, there was no online; it was just the game itself. So,
Yeah, it's only from the beginning of the game though, so don't get your hopes up.
Right.
yeah, I can see them kind of showing off menus here and there, but that's about it.
The question is
Yeah.
someone gonna make it as far as to get the Taurus Fires dungeon and show off that minigame?
True.
That's a
like,
good question.
I mean,
Yeah, I was not
But
a
that's
fan of
quite
those minigames.
that's quite a ways in though, because
Yeah,
we mentioned before, Star Force is very text heavy. There's a lot of story that
unless
happens before
you're-
you fight the first boss.
unless you're
Yeah.
skipping
Yeah.
cutscenes, it's gonna take a long time.
actually, that's the thing too. We don't even know where the demo is gonna start. Is it gonna start right after all the beginning bits and then just get you right into the action? Like
The
just as to get
website-
Omegasys?
The website just says from the very beginning, so I'm thinking straight from new game essentially.
Oh jeez.
Would you imagine you just play for 20 minutes and that's it, and it's just cutscenes?
You didn't even make it past the
Just
tutorial yet.
At least we'll find out if they'll still let us name Geo in Star Force 1.
Yeah,
That's a good question.
I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't allow you to do that.
I could think of a reason.
Oh,
You could do
Gosh,
some funny
dang it.
things
Probably
with
the
that.
same reason why they probably wouldn't let you draw your own avatar anymore.
Oh, I
Yeah.
hate
I hope
that.
they'll let you do that. I hope
Oh,
they'll
it's
let you
gone.
still be able to
That's
do
so
that.
gone.
Oh.
You're not drawing PPs. in
Even
my-
if they
my-
let you
my
do
show.
it, it's probably gonna be disabled online.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Maybe they'll do it like a thing where it's like if they catch you doing something that you shouldn't be, they'll be like, "Hey, hope you enjoyed your account. Bye bye."
I don't think Capcom cares enough. They're just gonna disable it and be rid of the problem. Nip in the
Aw.
bud.
I believe it. Also, can I get my Wave Command Kit, please? Can I get the remade in real time, like today?
What I think would be nice for Wave Command cards is if they have it like a list menu that you just select from and activate it that
yeah.
way instead of having to memorize the patterns like we used to do.
That'd be so much
Or
more.
if they
comfortable.
actually put symbols on the screen instead of just looking at the sky and praying to God you put the right one.
Right?
Especially for
God.
3, yes.
Oh, actually, I'm also wondering another thing that they might do in 3 because you know how weird Galaxy Advances were? Trying to
Yeah.
figure out which cards worked to make a Galaxy Advance. There really weren't any hints. Do you think they're gonna add text to
Ooh.
push it a little bit more?
I would love if they had a Galaxy Advance memo.
Yeah,
that'd be
that
cool.
actually would have helped. Unironically, it would have helped because I had no idea how you were able to figure out half of the Galaxy Advances because a lot of the cards that were used to lead up to it didn't make sense.
Yeah. It wasn't like in BN where there were like sequences or anything. They were just random cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my biggest issue too. It's like, man, Galaxy Advances seem neat, but it's like, how the heck are you gonna figure out, like, these two random cards correlate to a Galaxy Advance time of that? Like,
Oh,
Why do all 3 Bushidos make Dread Joker?
Why does sword, wide sword, long sword equals an axe? That's not
Axe.
life sword.
Yeah.
Well, see, that almost makes sense because it still attacks like Life Sword.
Yeah.
and even worse.
Last I checked,
I
life
never-
sword doesn't break.
That's better.
True.
The only reason why I never actually used those as a kid is because you can't just select them. You have to touch the cards in order. It only works when you touch them to form the Galaxy Advance. If you just select them with the buttons, it doesn't work.
oh jeez, yeah, then, you know, like... I
But
just-
at the very least, they don't need to always be selectable to, make it. It's like,
Yeah.
it can be a support card, but you still tap it in order, and it'll still make the advance.
yeah.
But that'd be the same
Yeah.
problem too if they have like a hard time touching the cards themselves. It's like how they're gonna do it.
Like,
At least
why
in
is-
DS, it makes sense.
Like, why is it for, like, Acid Ace, all you have to do is just use 3 Mad Vulcans, or, like, for Jack Corvus, it's like Kilo Bomb 1, 2, and 3, and, like, while there's sequences, yeah, it doesn't make sense for the character either.
To be fair, Acid Ace has a Vulcan. He has a gun and it pews a lot. Okay.
Okay, fair, fair.
Sounds-
have a point.
Why is Sickness Wave, Sickness Wave, bleh. Why is Sickness Wings just Ground Wave 1, 2, and 3, though?
We don't talk. We don't ask questions.
I don't know. Star Force 3. Star Force 2 is like, okay, guys, the Battle Network fans aren't coming over to our game. We gotta pander to them a little bit. So they just put things
I feel
like the
this is
Galaxy
such a
Advances
last
in.
minute thing.
Yeah, it
I mean,
feels
they
like
were already
Yeah.
pandering in Star Force 2 with the story.
the story, the wizard things. All like there's so much. Remember Battle Network in there? It's hilarious.
You're a wizard, Geo.
The wizard thing. I think the wizard thing made the most amount of sense, to be honest. Like,
It's-
I mean, yeah, it was pandering, but it made more sense compared to some of the other things.
It's like, yeah, that's right. We have net navies now.
Like, listen, I will defend Star Force's story. I will not defend the world building.
You know what? Fair. Yeah, and then again,
That's
I'm
fine.
looking at this. Why is Wolf Woods 3 shurikens? What does that have to do with Wolf? Why? I don't get it.
Well, shurikens are sharp. You know what's sharp? His claws.
That's a huge stretch, though. What does that have to do with Wolf as a character?
Listen, he ripped up his claws and he threw them at you. That's a shuriken.
Hog.
Honestly, I'm looking at some of these again. I'm remembering just how absurd you can get some of these early. Like, Ox Tackle GA. 2 heat upper ones and a jet attack one. You know how early you get those cards?
That's stupid
you get those
early.
extremely early.
You could get so overpowered so quickly in SF3.
Well, guys, gonna have to wrap it up over here. But did you have any
Yeah.
other predictions for TGS other than the menu?
I think we'll see more of the voice acting. We'll probably figure out more on what's going on with that, probably.
Yeah,
then.
that'd probably be paired with the menu. Like, we'll hear some voice acting with
Yeah.
the menu.
Well, also battle too. You know,
Hopefully.
hopefully.
Hopefully we get some, clean gameplay with no...
Hopefully the speed
other
runners
audio.
are showing up.
Mm.
I have one for 3 I want to see, but I feel like it's unlikely.
Yeah, we're
I
not
would
going to
like-
see 3 anytime soon.
That's fair.
Yeah, we only saw 1 and 2 in the initial trailer. I feel like they're still working on 3, and that's why we haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Might be, yeah.
Can I pitch something I want to see in 3? I want them... Give us the ability to trade noises.
Ooh.
For those of us who are really sick of grinding, like certain people who have
But
been
I
trying
mean,
to get...
the transformation archive would kind of solve that issue if you just want the ability.
Yeah.
Oh, is that another thing I'm not aware of?
That's a Japanese.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
one of
just
those
cut
games
off.
locked down in Japan.
Okay, that would explain why. Okay.
But trading would be cool. I'd be there for it.
Yeah. Was there like a set amount of noises you could have at a time?
2.
Okay.
Yeah. You could have one activated and another one, like, Want to switch back to the last one you were activating?
Yeah.
You have to go to NPC to switch back, but you had to.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Unless the last one was Rogue Noise, in which case I think it's gone.
He's
Yeah.
gonna forget about it. I don't know. He's like, oh man, I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Oh, that was a weird dream. One prediction I'll throw out there is that, you know how we see in the online menu that there's 100 brothers apparently? I think it's still gonna be limited to 6 in game, but what they might do is have like a friend list type of thing where you can store 100 brothers, but you can like switch on the fly which ones you actually want in your game.
Ooh, actually,
That might be. Would be so cool.
that
That's
would
what I was
really
thinking.
allow.
Yeah.
That would allow a lot of flexibility with Link Power in 2 and 3, and then maybe.
Especially if it's a
allow you to-
game-by-game basis for this list, because the one in the trailer just has Star Force 1 profiles listed
Yeah.
here.
That's true, yeah. So you can have 100 brothers, so you know you don't have to turn down anybody or anything like that. Like in the original games, like, oh, sorry, my brother list is full.
So yeah, what
man.
adjective I really like the fact that this guy is a Gemini. I kind of want to keep
I
him.
can't wait to go back and be like, all right, if you're gonna be my brother, here are my list of favorite cards, and you better have them or we're not brothers.
Oh no!
Yo, looking
The
for
betrayal
Gemini
begins.
brothers only.
Gemini
Also,
brothers only!
also, here's one thing to keep in mind: it wasn't online, but Star Force 1 had 6 favorite cards. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, you can have
That's
2
true.
Megas and a Giga as your favorites. And still have room for 3
Yes.
other standards.
I'm guilty of doing that. I'm not even gonna lie. I am so guilty of doing that.
Oh, absolutely! You better have Leo Kingdom GX. We're not brothers ever.
Brother, what do you mean? I was a dragon player. I still
Yeah,
am.
why would you not have
for life.
Dragon Sky? That thing doesn't flinch. You can combo after
Yeah,
that.
Dragon
Yep.
Sky is sick.
It is sick. I
Big
love it.
number.
Okay, listen,
We
you
are
can be
gonna
my
have
brother.
some crazy
Since you're a
stuff.
dragon, you can be my brother if you're wood plus 50.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, dude, I'm the one running the green burst strategy. I'm gonna tell you right now. PvP, green burst, go brrrr.
Can I be that person and put? All right, guys. I want my favorite card is Darkness.
Was that like the black hole one?
Yes.
Yeah,
When that
it's-
instantly your blow
That
square HP.
thing was
That
cheap,
was
man.
also one of the banned cards. They were like, if I see Darkness, I'm never touching you ever again. You literally
That
just
was
sit there and
cheap,
just
man.
stare at your life draining slowly. Had a
What
gig had a Galaxy Advance, by the way.
Yeah, it
I
does.
forgot it did. Actually, are they still gonna keep the dark sword just being a thing casually and Star Force 1 as a Giga Chip? Or are they gonna keep
Dark
that?
chip.
Yep.
Yeah, because that's just
I mean,
there.
if-
Dark Sword's just there.
Yeah, you
I
had
mean,
Dark Sword that.
They're gonna keep Poison Pharaoh and Life Aura, why not?
Fair enough.
True.
All right, guys. Well, I think it's gonna about do it here. But yeah, all 5 of you, thank you so much for joining me for this. It's a pleasure having you guys on. Oh yeah, real quick, shameless plugs. Let's go down the list. Mega Quint, where can we find you at?
You can find me here sometimes, but I also got my own thing on my own channel, the Mega Quints. You'll probably see me if you look up anything Mega related, but just in case I do, I got a whole bunch of commentary lists, Mega Man walkthroughs that you use for guys. I'll be live streaming this collection when it comes out daily, probably even multiple times.
Guilty.
Trophy hunting.
Heck yeah.
Oh yeah.
And TGP, where can we find you at?
You can find me on twitch.tv/gameplayer. Currently fulfilling requests of adding Geo and Omega Sis as stream avatars, and oh, you want a custom color? I'll do it for you, man. So because I did sacrifice a lot of souls, so I gotta pay those people back. But yeah, you can find me there and on youtube.com/gameplayer sometimes.
Burn Crow, where can we find you at?
You can find me at both YouTube and Twitch, BurnCrowSP. I am actually working on a video about Star Force Japanese region lock content right now, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, I'm a video essayist and a streamer. So yeah.
And then Sapphire.
Alright, you can find me on Blue Sky, sapphirestars11.bsky.social, and on Tumblr at sapphirestars11art. That's where I post most of my art content. Soon I will be streaming as a VTuber, and I have a VTuber Discord server that you can also find within my Blue Sky as well. So if you want to check that out, just come on by and say hi.
I'm going in right now.
Let's go.
Pog.
Aurora, where can we find you at?
You can find me on Twitter, Blue Sky, and Twitch, all under the same name, Aurora Deity. I stream Sonic, Mega Man, Mario content, all the platformers. Currently working through all the Battle Network 100%, and a little bit of Sonic on the side.
Awesome. And for ShadowRockZX, you're already in the right place. Keep it locked on here for more Mega Man Star Force Legacy Collection, and yeah, I'm sure we'll be having another one of these discussions after all the TGS news blows over too. So look out for that. All right, guys. And until the next one, rock on and have a wonderful time zone.
Bye, everybody!
Take it
See you
easy.
around.
Bye-bye.
Right on.
Yes.
Peace out.
Wait, battle. Right on. Woo!
Keep going!